she also is the founder of the school, which is known as Elegancia. So we'll be hearing more about from Swati itself. So welcome to our show, Swati. It is really wonderful to have you on our show.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to connect here. And actually, my journey has started 8 years before.
Okay.
In 21st October 2014, when the first time I held my baby on my hand, me and my husband we both were extremely happy. But within 2 days, our life went upside down. When the first time we got to know our 2 days baby got jaundice, it was like for all the parents it would be shocking news. So for same for us also, we rushed to the hospital, we went there, and they have taken means like we have admitted our son, and he was in incubator. That was the first time I have realized as a parent, whatever I have known, whatever knowledge I have gathered from my friends and family, it is not sufficient. There is something missing. I have to learn more about the parenting and child care. On that time I had realized it, and I started doing all the research. So I gone through many magazine, many books, blogs related to the parenting, and I started learning more. And I have come up across a beautiful concept called activity based learning, and it is very useful for whole brain development. And as soon as my means like son was growing, I was engaging him in some of the other activity, and then we started looking for the play school and daycare center to make my child engage. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the best one, and I have opened my own play school. And it was first a franchisee model school, and after that, in order to implement my own learning, my own experience, I have moved to my own brand. So it is known as Elegancia, and it is catering the early childhood education, which is based on the activity, and it is going with means like it is getting good reputation in our vicinity. And after that, March 2020, COVID came. So it's kind of pause for all of us. I
Yes.
use that pause for my own learning, for more I means like own learning and to improve myself. On that time, many parents approach because they know I'm running a play school, so they are coming with the some of the other problem, and I was giving the solutions. And I was wondered like it's like giving result also to them. So from that time I realized that I have to write the book, I have to share my knowledge with the other parents also. And I have written my book, The Power of Parenting. And after launching, means like within 2 months it got Amazon number one bestseller.
Oh wow.
Thank you. And after that, my hunger to learn more, and it's kind of it's getting increased because I want to serve to the society. So I have registered many national and international trainers program, and one of my mentor told a beautiful quote. Like if the best way be to enhance your knowledge is to share your knowledge with others. It has transformed my life, and I have started my beautiful community called Curated Parenting.
Yeah, so I was about to ask you about this. So what exactly it is? Like, how does it help parents? How does this program help parents?
A curated parenting program is basically it's a group of like-minded parent, which those who are ready to learn and those who are ready to become their better version. So in this parenting program, we have more than 10 video course and every week live classes.
Okay.
So we will give them session based on the parenting and self development, and we will ask them to follow believe on themselves, follow the small step, take some small action to get the tangible return. And as I can see the in my community, and I'm very proud all the parent they are getting the results.
Wow, that's really nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So anything else that you want to tell about, the different therapies of, what is how does a parent coach differ from therapist?
So I will say here a beautiful quote like prevention is better than cure.
Yeah.
So parenting coach is kind of prevention.
Mhm.
So will we as a parenting coach, we will give you a path, we will give you a track, we will give you the small steps. If you will do, if you will follow, you are not going to face many means like a big challenge in your parenting journey. And the therapist are means it's kind of they are specialized people, and they will give you the proper solution for any particular problem like speech therapy and a speech therapist, they will give you the solution. Okay, if child is having any speech related issue, they can go and work on that part. But the parenting coach, it's a kind of overall development process for parent as well as for the child.
So it's for both of them.
Yes, it is for both of them. Ideally, it should be both of them, because if you want to achieve the long lasting and like permanent kind of result, so we have to work on ourselves and as well as we have to work on the child. Because if only we will work on the child, it is not going to be long lasting. Because as soon as they will see us, they are going to role model.
That's right. So what the way we behave, that is how they
They
tend to
exactly they
follow.
will do. Yeah.
Yes. So, like Swati, now in today's generation, parenting is different than how it was in the earlier days. So, how do you differentiate it? So, what do you think was the better or the best?
Actually, the today's parenting is little difficult and challenging, I can say, from the previous parenting, because today we have the multiple things like overexposure of technology, nuclear family, many health issues, unhealthy lifestyle, overstress, comparison. All these pointers are there in today's generation. It was very minimum in the older generation. To so that's what this today's parenting is little challenging, and that's what we need the help of parenting coaches, because we can't truly follow the old conditioning approach. Correct, because all these things came new, and even our parents, our grandparents also not aware, so they can't give you the right track what you should do, what you should not do. So that's what the need of parenting help means coach also.
Okay. So, these days, kids are like not like how it was earlier. So, what are the differences that you see in them? And how
Um,
challenging it is to handle, these kind of kids, like who really don't listen to the parents these days?
yeah, actually, the children, what they are doing, they want, if they are not listening to the parents, the major reason they want the, I mean, they are having the attention seeking behavior. Okay, so first thing, they want your proper attention, then only they are going to respond. So if suppose if we I'm calling as a mother, if I'll call my son from the distance, like from kitchen to he's in the drawing room and I'm in the kitchen and I'm calling, he won't come, he won't listen because there is a distance. Correct. So the means like we have to go with that approach. So that's what in a parenting we will teach a different concept, like how to talk with, means how to gain first their attention. So first we have to connect with them. So for connecting, first we have to sitting postures, means like we have to sit in the same height what the child height. We will go with that approach also, because if we will talk as an adult, there is a long distance between us and our child. Correct. So we have to go to the child level. We have to first connect, make a bond. When our bond is strong, definitely they are going to listen us.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So in today's generation, like what do you suggest parenting, like a parenthood journey for the new wedded couples, or about to be a parent?
Okay. So it's a beautiful question. So if you want to become a parent, you should become parent by the choice, not by force. The first thing, you have to make the choice. Your mind should be, means mindset should be very clear that you are going to become a parent. You have to give your time to your child. You should be physically, mentally, financially strong to be a parent, because now the children's demand is different and their need is also different. So we have to be enough capable to fulfill their requirement, and it will start with the mindset. So you have to start your parenting journey with right mindset, and as soon as you are deciding to become a parent, your parenting journey already started.
Okay.
So it's a message for all the new parents.
New parents, yeah.
Yes.
So what is special about your book, Swati? I would like to know more about it.
Okay, so the power of parenting, it is kind of point shooter books to solve your biggest challenges in the parenting. So in this book, I have written the pointers kind of approach to solve the big problem, like how to introduce discipline to child, how to make them understand the healthy lifestyle, how to avoid the screen time, how you have as a parent the power to solve your child's all the problem. So these are the means like some concepts are there, and I have covered that concept with the help of pointers, so it will be easy for the parents to implement and get the result.
So I feel this book is very important in today's generation because each and every point what you have covered is really, you know necessary at this point of time.
Sure, yes, definitely. They should read it. Once if they will go now, they will get the all the means like all the parenting challenges. So they will get some approach. They will get the pointer. That's what the only reason I have made it as a pointer voice, because it should not be very difficult. If I go with the theoretical, complete theory, para, so it's like it will be for hard to them to read and go to that concept. When it is point shooter approach, immediately they can go through the point and they can start following one or two, and they will see the results.
So how responsible is the husband also, when it comes to parenting? So how
Okay.
together, if you could explain that?
No, so definitely, if I, as a parenting coach, if I want to take the means counseling, so I call both the parent,
Okay.
because both the parent means like husband and wife should be on same track.
Yes.
Because if they are in a both on a different track, if the child is going to take the advantage or disadvantage, it's means totally clear. Because if husband thought is different and wife thought is totally different, it's not going to miss. If it is not matching, the child is going to get the impact. So husband is equally responsible for the parenting, because when you means like when you decided to become the parent, that was the first thing. You have to give time to your child, you have to give time to your family. And we don't want, it means like even we will not prefer like the child is having a good bond with the mother but not with the father. Child is listening to the mother but not to the father.
Hard. Okay.
Correct. So we don't want these kind of situation in our house. So to avoid that situation, definitely both the parents should be the part of parenting journey.
That's
The
really
same thing can be like for mother also. Many cases I'm seeing the mothers are working in outside of country and they are not giving time. The fathers are only taking care. But in the ideal situation, when you not parenting is not for the today's time. Like when the child is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, you have to see the long lasting effect. Like when the child will become mid schooler or teenager, what the impact you are going to get
yes.
on that time, what you are doing now.
Yes.
When your teenager son will not listen, how do you feel? It's not good.
I know.
So definitely both the parents need to work.
Yeah. So Swati, how many kids do you have, and how do you manage your school and your home at the same
I
time?
have only one son,
Okay.
and my husband is very supportive, and he helped me to manage all these things. Like I'll get many guidelines from him, so he
Okay.
will give me some gyan session. You should do this thing, and I have joined many sessions also. Like
Okay.
and when you will follow the small step, like how to manage your time, how to prioritize your thing, you will definitely you can manage all these area. So I have understood like I have to delegate something. So I have delegate my school for some responsibility of school, my teachers, my coordinator, and they are helping. And they are awesome. They are awesome team members, and they are helping me to do and achieve all this.
Okay. So where can people buy this book of yours, The Power of Parenting?
They can
Yes.
buy it from Amazon,
Okay. And
and
will you be sharing us any links at the end of this show so that we can, post it?
sure.
Okay.
I'll share that. I'll share the link.
Now, friends, anybody who wants to purchase this book, which will help you in parenting your kids in a far better way, please do contact us, or you can buy it online. It's available on Amazon. So Swati, I have a few rapid fire questions for you before we wind up the show.
Sure.
Okay. So I would like to know, what would you change about yourself?
Better prioritization,
Okay. What's something that you don't like but you still have to do it?
cooking,
Okay. And what's your hobby?
reading books,
Reading books. And what's your favorite subject in school? What was your
maths,
favorite subject?
maths.
Maths. Okay. That's something I don't like. So what scares you? What are you scared
What?
of?
Lizard.
Lizard. All right. So do you have anything more to tell us, Swati, before we end the show?
I want to give the message to all the parents. If you have any challenge, at least you admit the challenge. When the first thing you have to acknowledge the problem or challenge, and after that you can work it on. You can get solution in each and everywhere. But the first thing you have to recognize your problem if you have any challenges. Because the first basic thing what I'm seeing in the society now, they are not ready to accept the challenge that they have some problem or
Yes,
they have some challenges. So if you are going with the small issues or big issue, that's not a problem. Every one of us are going. But the
everybody
only
feels.
thing, yes. So the
Just
only
that
thing,
they feel little insecure to come out and speak about it.
yes, that thing I'm seeing in my community also. Like people are not ready to share their problem. I know of many problem we cannot share with everyone, but at least you share with the someone who means like you feel that that is a trusted people for you.
Yes. So
At least find out some solution.
yeah, you find a solution for that, right?
Yes.
All right. It was nice talking to you, Swati. It was really a
Thank you.
privilege
Same
to
here.
have you on our show. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day. And friends, if you would like to connect to Swati, we would be sharing her social handlings, so you can get in touch with her for any parenting counseling or coach or advices. She is there available for you. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Same.